Hey everyone, cheers, salutations. This is Kit with Hard Lens Media. Hope all of you are doing well. So, something interesting happened. An article came before me. Bernie Sanders tears into the Kamala Harris 2024 campaign by saying it was heavily influenced by wealthy people. So, wealthy people indeed. Interesting, Bernie, because we were saying that all of last year. In fact, even before Kamala became the nominee, very true. You ran out the gates to endorse your good friend Joe Biden. Joe Biden! You and him were on different sides in regards to policies, especially during the civil rights era. So you go on to make this big brain statement. There's one little thing from the article. How do you run for president and not develop a strong agenda which speaks to the economic crisis facing working families? You know, I think it took 48 or 52 days for the Kamala Harris campaign of 2024 to actually have policy and agenda on her campaign website. I used to play a game with my audience. It was a lot of fun. Has Kamala updated her campaign site? And most of the time, it was always new merch available, but no policies. I mean, Trump had campaign policies. Cornel West had campaign policies. RFK Jr. had campaign policies. Dr. Jill Stein had campaign policies. Anybody that was running for president had their website up and ready except for Kamala Harris 2024. And when it was finally coded in, somebody still had Biden 2024 in there. So there was never an agenda. Never was one. And it took them, 48, 52 plus days for them to actually have an agenda, policies. I mean, it was nothing. It was a nothing burger except Trump derangement syndrome and let's be afraid of Trump. So, Bernie, why are you saying it now? I mean, where was this fire and fury, Senator Bernie Sanders, when it was needed the most? Where was the time in which you could have held Biden and Kamala's feet to the fire and actually used the progressive movement that was started in 2016 and by turn a little bit in 2020? Where was it all? Where was all that energy? Disappeared. Died just like that. Died on the vine. Perhaps maybe this is just Bernie trying to get some words out, maybe make people feel good, but all what anybody has to do is just log on the internet, look at all the progressive independent media commentators that was calling out the Biden campaign and Harris campaign of 2024, and actually say, hey, Bernie, these quote-unquote Democrats, we're not going to ever follow any or either that listen to any of your progressive policies or issues or statements. So it's too little too late. I mean, I really don't care that you're saying that Kamala Harris's campaign influenced the wealthy when you endorsed her. I mean, if you knew something was wrong, why didn't you speak up and wait till now? Pathetic.